Welcome back to Reflections on Parenting. My name is Matilda, guidance and counseling psychologist. Today we want to talk about self-esteem. How you view yourself. The worth that you have placed on you is what determines largely whether you succeed or you fail in this world. If you view yourself as important, as successful, as a force to reckon with, the world reflects that back to you and you succeed. If you view yourself negatively, like all the time, I am not good enough, I've never done anything to succeed, nobody likes me, the world reflects that back to you. As parents, we are very good at providing food, providing shelter, taking our kids to the most expensive schools that we can afford, but we forget this very vital psychological nutrient, fostering a positive self-esteem. Look at yourself. Remember the days you're young. You really needed your parents' approval. You would clean the house. You would write a poem. You would sing. You just want your mommy or your daddy to say how good you're doing it. And the times they didn't say, the times they only saw the mistakes you made, how did that make you feel? If your parents fortified your self-esteem, very good for you. If they did not, forgive them. But now, don't repeat the same mistake. Foster your child's self-esteem. Build your child's self-esteem. Do away with the fallacy that when you praise your kid, that when you acknowledge the effort that your kid is making, it's going to spoil them. On the contrary, it's going to make them a confident person to take on the world. A person with a positive self-esteem will hardly be lured into drugs or into risky behavior or bad relationships. They're already feeling good about themselves. It's not easy to be swayed. Many kids who are into drugs have a negative self-esteem. There's something they don't like about themselves, and so they're trying to run away from it. Those who join gangs or who involve themselves in risky behavior, they just want that recognition. They want to feel like they have succeeded in something. So today we'll discuss 3 ways of building your child's self-esteem. Number 1, accepting our children for who they are. Accept your child. Accept the good. Accept the not so goods in your child. Let your child feel that they can be themselves with you, that they don't have to put their best foot forward for them to be accepted. Recognize the good in your child, applaud them, acknowledge them, reinforce the good qualities within your child, but also accept the not so goods. Maybe your child is a terrible introvert. They don't like to socialize. They are moody and so on. Accept them. This is their personality. Don't put too much pressure for them to change. Maybe your child is pushy. They ask for something, they follow it up and follow it up until you deliver. Don't get exasperated and say, you are such a nag, I've already had. Why don't you try to see that this is a child who is assertive? Cause them to recognize that it is a good quality in them to be assertive, and then train them how to do it in a polite and acceptable way. All of us need unconditional love. All of us want to feel, we are looking for it every day, that we can be accepted just the way we are. So it would be a good thing for a parent to do this for their child, for their children. Number 2, modeling. Model positive self-esteem as a parent. When you are facing trouble, what are your vibes? The world is unfair to me. Every time I try, I fail. I'm just so discouraged. Your kids are watching. When you start a project and you fail in the project, do you pick yourself up? Do you say, let us see, what mistake have I made? How can I do it better next time? Or do you give up and forget about it? Kids learn more by looking at by observing what we do than by what we tell them. I had a tele-evangelist who said that every day he wakes up in the morning, he has to declare that everyone likes me. Everyone is going to like my sermon. Everyone is going to want to treat me well because they like me. You see, that should be the attitude that takes us around in the world. Another one said, he tells himself, I like myself. I like myself. A salesperson. I like myself. By the time they're going to knock on the door to do their sales, they are already feeling very positive about themselves. They're already expecting that the other person will like them. And chances are that their dreams will come true. When I was going to Form 1, I came from a village school and I went to a school where there was a swimming pool. Just the sight of the water. I told my mom, please go and tell them I have a health problem. I cannot swim. She looked me straight in the eye and she told me, girl, you are healthy. You're fine. You can do it. You just need to learn. And that is it. I just got it. And I learned to take on my world, that I'm good enough. I think that's the best gift that you can give to your children. Build them. Build their ability to take on the world. Number 3, let us provide an opportunity for our children to really succeed. As a parent, you know your child's strengths. You know your child's weaknesses. These days we are so focused on the academic papers. You can see that your child is always number last in school, but you're still insisting, just work hard, just work hard. Yet if you're honest enough, you can see that this is your child's ability. They couldn't do better. But do you know you can help to boost your child's self-esteem? You can help to make your child happy, make them succeed in a different area of gifting. Maybe your child is a good swimmer. Maybe your child is good with football. Enroll them in a football club. Bring a coach to help them with their swimming. Maybe they can play an instrument. Bring somebody to train them and let them really succeed in this area of gifting. It will take them a long way. It will help them even to face all those other areas that they are not succeeding in. I'll tell you a story. My parents bought me a sewing machine because they realized I had a talent in stitching. And I could make clothes for my parents, for my sisters, for my siblings. I could make clothes even for customers outside there. And it would make me feel so happy when people say, wow, this dress was made by Matilda. Look the way it fits so well. Yani, it made me to feel good. And it really boosted my self-esteem. Invest in making your children happy. After all, what colors the world? It is the talents. It is the football. It is the talented musicians. It is the movie stars. It is a blessing to be a parent. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe that we may continue to learn together.